welcome back to Mark in 3 minutes. We are still going through Mark chapter 8. And if you'll recall, there's a bit of a mystery theme, we'll call it the Messianic mystery, that's being resolved in this chapter, where we had seen Jesus sort of concealing who he is as the Messiah. And we've also seen people not really grasp who Jesus is or understand what he is here to do or what he's even capable of. And now we see this man brought to Jesus by friends of his for healing. And Jesus is able to do this miracle, and again, probably not in a way we would have expected. He spits in this man's eyes, and the man is sort of partially healed, and then he can see fully. This is a bit of an analog to what's happening with the disciples, as we'll see. There's sort of a partial unveiling of who Jesus is, but they're still not fully grasping by the end of the chapter who this Messiah is and exactly the way that Jesus has come to bring salvation to his people. Listen to this. It's in Psalm 146. It says, "Put not your trust in princes, in a son of man, in whom there is no salvation. When his breath departs, he returns to the earth. On that very day, his plans perish." And I think that there's an understanding in Jesus' day that the Messiah is going to be this sort of earthly prince who's going to come and overthrow Rome and restore Israel in the way it was in the Old Testament. And Jesus certainly has come to restore Israel, but not in the way that anybody expects. So Psalm 146 says, don't put your trust in a prince like that. Instead, it says, if we go down to verse 8, "The Lord opens the eyes of the blind. The Lord lifts up those who are bowed down. The Lord loves the righteous." So we see that the character of God is different than the character of an earthly prince. And Jesus is demonstrating that for us today in our passage when he heals this man. And what we're going to end up seeing is that there's a two-stage healing that's taking place, where first the man is able to see partially and then he's able to see fully. And we're going to see that next time when we look at Peter. In the meantime, I'd just like to leave you with this, that the man who's healed is healed by Jesus because his friends brought the man to Jesus. It wasn't this man that came on his own. He didn't come looking for Jesus, and Jesus still healed him. And it seems as though it's because of the faith, not of this man, but because of his friends. And so as we think about the people that are suffering right now, the people that are experiencing difficulties in this uncertain time, let's remember the friends that brought their friend to Jesus, and Jesus did the healing. Let's lift those people up in prayer. Thanks.